Hello everyone, I am Jack and I'm back. And we are on, I guess, phase 2 of this. Put the battery in the SSR. Went to try to start it. It'll crank a little bit, but it won't turn over enough to start. So it needs to be moved. So what I did was I got my F350. Both vehicles have trailer hitches. So I took a chain, admittedly a light duty chain, but it shouldn't be hard to pull SSR, even though they are heavy. They're like 5,000 pounds, believe it or not. Anyway, I have it hooked here to the F350. I have it hooked here to the SSR. I have the wheel turned so that it'll come back and miss this concrete block. And as I pull, I have the key in the ignition and I have it in neutral, so that wheel will straighten itself out as I go backwards. So my goal is to get it out of here and somewhere where I can get to it, where it's more accessible, and hopefully be able to either load it in my car hauler or go rent a U-Haul trailer, one of the two. All right. Now, just so you know, I've already moved it a couple of inches. Usually those first couple of inches are the worst because the tires are sunk down in. In this case, it's covered, so they weren't. Or if they were, it wasn't significant. So now it's just a matter of getting in my truck, putting it in gear. By the way, this is a 2010 F350. If somebody knows how to get that oil change light to go off, I had the oil changed, and everything I've looked online is not correct for a 2010. It's got a completely different dash in the video that they show. So you can see in the mirror maybe that the SSR is actually moving. And if that wheel doesn't straighten out, that would actually be better, because I really want to put it in one of these stalls facing out. And if it does straighten up, it's no big deal. I will literally just get in the car, turn off the key, which will lock the ignition and lock the steering wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and aim for that opening there in between G67 and G89. And ideally, you want to keep tension on the chain. Let's see what happens if I try to go turn. I bet if you look, hey, it's following me. I did not think it would follow me. I thought it would have a mind of its own. But if you look, it seems to be following me. I'm going painfully slow for the simple reason that if I break that chain, I'm going to be really upset. Oops, now it doesn't want to make that turn. So I'm going to put it in park, get out. The other thing, it was hard to get to jump start it. The battery is underneath the back, as you saw in my previous video. Can't even get to it to jump start it. There is a jump start terminal in the front under the hood, but since this was pointed in, it's a little bit difficult to get to it. I could, but it was a little bit difficult. So now I simply get in here and turn the wheel hard to the right. And I would start it if it would start, but it won't. Let's see. Yeah, see, it doesn't do squat. Wow. At least before it. Oh, crap. So once you take this thing, turn it off with no battery power, it literally won't let you do anything. Even won't let me pull the key, won't let me shift it. So I just have to do, oh, but now it's in park. So now I've got no choice but to jump start the stupid thing. My mistake. In the back of my mind, I went, yeah, maybe it'll be an issue, but surely not. I just saw it try to start, but it's gone from trying to start to absolutely nothing. And again, can't get the key out with the battery. So I have two choices. I can either try to jump start it, or I can just leave it here. Which I hate leaving it here with the key in it. But I really don't have a whole lot of choice of what to do. So my plan was to go get my jumper box and some gas. It is literally that empty on gas. You know how it's empty and then you start it and it goes up? Well, it doesn't move when I start it, so that's an issue. All right, well, that's what this one's got, so I gotta go take care of this. Like, subscribe, hit the alert, hit the thanks if you want to donate, and if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't know jack.